Hi, welcome to our weekly readings for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for the wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, diving under the wave, ignoring the wave? You get the gist. I also want to suggest, if you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. See if some further depth or clarity or some more personal symbols come up for this reading for you. All right, let's begin. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome. This is our weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, inquiring for the 2nd through the 8th of September 2016. Let's start with the Animal Oracle card for Sagittarius. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Sagittarius, for the highest, greatest good of all, to bring some clarity and focus into the week. One card. The Meerkat. So it's telling you to get some support, Sag. Get some support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Are the people around you supporting you? Are you getting out and being social? Are you being kind of a hermit, being a loner? Are you reaching out at all? Are you making any phone calls? Are you not answering phone calls? The Meerkat, I feel like there's others who see your situation. There's others who will be helpful. Like when I think of the Meerkat, I think of like the really big family and everybody's helping each other out. You know, so it's like your family is out there, Sagittarius, ready to like, I feel like there is something about home, maybe leaving home, maybe you left home, maybe you've been alone and now you're reaching out for like your own kin, your own family, you know, people that think like you. Perhaps you came from a home where they think really different from you, or perhaps you're heading back home because those around you don't think like you at all. Or perhaps it's just your home. It's not leaving home or travel or anything like that. But it's finding people around you. Like I think of the Meerkats, like don't they all take care of every other family's babies and stuff? They all like defend each other and they all get together and huddle and do like fun things and think and figure out situations together and work together. They all have different skills. I feel like they all really just help each other. Everyone's equal. Everybody's important. Everybody's good. So maybe that's what you're striving for. Perhaps if you don't feel that way and that's something you're wanting, it's a general reading, Sag. So perhaps it's reaching out, you know, making a connection somewhere. Something online, something in your town, something in your city. You're a library, maybe at your library. Maybe calling some of your old friends. Or just like taking a step outside your box, outside the boundaries, outside your normal destination to go somewhere else. I hear adventure in this. So it's like you're having an adventure with some friends, or you're getting to that destination so you can talk about the adventures you've had, and then the friendship starts there, something like that. I feel like it's around talking, it's around adventure, it's around getting out, doing something different, and just either stumbling or reaching out to others around you. If you feel like those around you are really different from you and you really don't fit in, perhaps it's time to get out of that environment a little bit and reach out to something that calls you a little bit. Let's get more clarity. I'm gonna go to, let's go to the romance angels. I know it's romance, but that's also communication and relationships and understanding energies of you and others together. So let's see, one card for Sagittarius. Heart-to-heart conversations. So it's about you and others opening up together, Sagittarius. Maybe you're talking about your past. I feel like you're telling stories. Like, this is like that couple that has their first like phone conversation at night and they just called to say hi, or maybe video conversation now, like, or something like that. Or like you went on a date, you didn't know you were going on a date with someone, you ended up meeting somebody else, something like, somehow you're with somebody and that conversation just overflows with like deeper nuggets of awesome. So that could be weird things that happen and bring you closer together. It could be awesome stories that happen and bring you closer together. I hear it could be like similarity in movies and laughter, things that make you laugh. Perhaps the conversation goes deep. Perhaps it's somebody you know that you've like meant to have a conversation with for a while, and this is the opportunity. I feel like there's somebody who was a little apprehensive about that conversation, and there's somebody who wanted it. So you could be on either end. Perhaps you wanted this conversation, and perhaps it was both. You know, perhaps you wanted it to happen, and you were kind of apprehensive on this scenario, this situation. But it's saying just honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Why do you feel that way? Why it made you feel that way back in the day? Why you feel like this now? And perhaps just you're going to find energies flowing. I feel like this is a really flowy conversation where you're just up longer than you thought. Not in drama land, but in awesome land. Like, I never knew that about you. That's so cool. Like, where it's just, even if the conversation goes weird, it's still awesome. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I'm going to go to the Art of Life Tarot, and let's pull a card for Sagittarius for the week. Get more clarity on heart-to-heart conversation. I hear being heard. Maybe you're going to be heard. Maybe somebody else is going to be heard. Maybe that's good. One card for Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands. So having a lot on your plate. You know, sometimes that's feeling like the world is on your plate. Or here the world's like on your back. Or like you have so much to do. You have so much work on your plate. You have so much to accomplish. You have so many deadlines. You have so many books to read. You have so much to reschedule. You didn't even get to that yet. Blah, 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 blah. It's just like where it piles up. You know, it's like just a mess. It's just a mess at this point. But it's an ending. So the mess is ending. You know, all of that, like, I feel like all of that striving to something is just going to be done with. And there's going to be like, I feel like there's like a key, or there's something you're going to find. There's something you're going to discover. There's that putting it all together, putting the final, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, you know, like the final, like, edit thing on something, and you're done, and you can start something new. It's a 10. It's a transition. It's an in-betweener card. It's putting something away to allow something new in. So perhaps there was a lot on your shoulders, a lot of, I hear pressure, like a lot of pressure on you, where you were. It's telling you patience and fortitude conquer all things. Just have patience, you know? There's always an ending. There's always a beginning. This is Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it's The Alchemist Detail by Matthias von Helmont, 17th Century Chemical Heritage Foundation Museum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. I feel like there's a drum in the room, like a cymbal, like a gong. in the room. I feel like that's a big gong. It's ready to just go off. Maybe there's like a beat, you know, like time. You know, it's almost ending. You're thinking really hard about, so maybe you've been thinking about something a really long time. Maybe it's too long. It's time to make a decision. Let's go to the, I'm going to go to the Handel Tarot. Let's pull a card for Sagittarius. Get more clarity on Ten of Wands. Something ending, something beginning. I feel like you've had a lot of patience on something for a long time, or you put a lot of thought into something for a really long time, to the point where now it's just a mess. It's just kind of a mess. And you need to sort of like put all your... Oh, I really just lost half of the deck. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I will say that Justice is the one that was upright. Libra, the scales coming back into balance. I'm going to put that back. And let's pull another card. I feel like it's something you've been thinking about a long time. You know, put a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of energy. And I feel like it's time to like clean it up, like put it together, put those last touches, see the, like organize all the categories, send it to the publisher kind of thing. And then clean up the room, put everything in boxes, and then it's time to get started on something new, something different. But you're going to have that moment of like, oh, whew. All right, one card for Sagittarius. The Son of Stones of the West. So this is like Chief Seattle. So it could be an earth sign, or you just working really hard, like getting your hands in there, like getting something solid, set in stone, getting it going. It's Son of the Stones of the West, or the Prince of Stones. So it's like the Prince of Earth. It's a younger energy, or it's a learning energy. It's you. I feel like it's you starting something new, conquering something new, or you were young when you started doing this and you feel like you're now mature by the time you've gotten to the end. You know, look at, I mean, there's like, they look older, they both look ancient, but this one is a younger energy. It's like the Knight. And then this one looks like, you know, it's like at the end, you've learned everything. You are wise at this point. So I guess it's like never ending. It's going to keep going. So on to the next mission, the next idea. I feel like there's one big idea. There's one feather. There's one thing to start with. There's that one thing you have to do. And it starts with one step at a time. The Son of the Stones of the West, you know, like heading out west, you know, heading towards the golden sunset. I hear golden with that. I hear eagle with this. Mountains. It's almost like a volcano as well. It's almost like his head is a big mountain and it's like ready to explode with something. But it's like a slow eruption with him. Or her. It's a general reading, so it's you moving. It could also be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It's a earth sign. I'm going to go to one more card and use the Angel Tarot and sum this up with one more. It's telling, I feel like just go slow. Take your time. Take your time. Chief Seattle will get his goal. He's building something on a mountain of stability. I feel like he could also move mountains if he had to. You could move mountains if you had to. Alright, one card for Sagittarius. The Seven of Water. So illusions, dreams, aspirations, choices, so much to do, so much to accomplish. Which one to choose? It starts by trusting yourself. You know, I feel like get off your horse, put some things away, clean some things up, and choose one that's good for you. Choose the one that best suits you. If it's not right, put it away, learn your lesson, and move along to the next. I feel like this is different tries with the same things, like you're trying to figure something out a couple different times, you know, until it works. It's a complex decision, and the need to the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Just get going, get started. Step by step, you'll get there. I hope this was helpful. I love you.